12 years ago, I had a shoulder reconstruction and I tried every conventional method under the sun to stop it from hurting. But the reality is nothing actually worked until I started using kettlebells. These are a tool that every person with shoulder pain and is rehabbing needs to have in the program. We've all been there. You go to a physio, you go to a chiro, you go to an osteo, and they all tell us that you need to strengthen your rotator cuff or you need to get better scap positioning. Now, I'm not discrediting that, but how is that going to directly translate to a bench press? That is the question that you need to ask yourself. So I'm going to show you a couple of drills that really help to link together your arm, your shoulder blade, and your rib cage, so it has more of a carryover to the actual bench and bigger movements in themselves. So anyone that's had shoulder surgery, often you get a lot of residual pain at the front here. They've tightened up the structures. Yes, I get it, it's meant to be tight, but you also need it to relax and let go a little bit so that you can get into training. Now, the thing that links it all together is doing something that actually challenges it, where the arm, the shoulder blade, and the ribs actually work together. Often we're doing these isolated movements, which help small components. But when we look at it, we actually then need to take it a little bit further before the pain is gone. Now, this exercise here, an arm bar, is so underrated. Now, it doesn't look hard when you look at it. My arm is working with my shoulder blade. It's challenging my rotator cuff. It's putting my shoulder blade and my rib in a position where they communicate. They're having a great chat down there. It's challenging because I've got all that stability from the kettlebell up there. Exercises like this, and then if I get up into a standing position, a windmill, a little harder, a little bit more demand on the shoulder, but exercises like this now are starting to get my rib cage, my arm and my shoulder blade communicating together. So it doesn't mean that drills like this are bad by any means, but they're working on a small piece of the puzzle. So once you've done and you've executed those well, you need to then move into something that's gonna help you transition into lifting under a bar, or whatever it is you're doing, because that is the key to stop the pain right here.